This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
And welcome back. It's now time for our entertainment segment, which means we're talking movies. And today we are going to be reviewing
There Will Be Blood. Now, everybody might think it's a horror movie if they have never heard of the movie before or seen it, but actually it's a really good movie. Daniel Day-Lewis. It's not a horror movie. It's a movie about basically the start of the oil rush in the U.S. Along with that, at the same time as the kind of the building of the railroads, the transcontinental railroads, and everything like that happens. It all takes place at that time. Now, the whole premise to the movie is you follow Daniel Day-Lewis's character throughout his time as a poor man who just digs for gold and everything, and he stumbles onto oil. And during the time, one of his helpers dies while they found their first hit of oil. So he has a son that is left to Daniel Day-Lewis, and the son is deaf. And it's a whole storyline that just it's great. You know, you can never really say Daniel Day-Lewis's name without saying that's a great movie, because he does a really good job with everything he's handed. You know, Gangs of New York, Lincoln, this movie, he just does a great job with every role he's given, and you can't say it's a bad movie when he's in it. So, you know, overall, there's no real CG to this movie. Everything they did, they kind of took the way the movie or the show Deadwood did. You know, it's just everything's on a built set. There's no need for CG, which is refreshing at times, because you know, you see movies like Ender's Game and
where it's all
CG. You know, the Catching Fire, Hunger Games. A lot of that CG. We don't need to see that all the time. You need to see just sets that are built. You know, like back where they were with John Wayne and all those movies. So. We get that with this movie, and so overall, sets, acting, everything's spot on. And we always know when I go back to a movie that's even 3-4 years old, I'm going to give it 5 stars strictly because it's a movie I think everybody should see. Now, is this movie family friendly? No, it is not. There is a lot of bad language, violence, stuff like that. But I would say 17 plus. Great movie. If you're a person that's 18, 19, looking for really getting into watching good movies, a movie that, and now it's a long movie, but if you really like movies, if you really want a movie to sit down to over the next few weeks to watch by yourself, I always would suggest this movie.
Okay, so how many stars are you giving it?
We're giving it 5.
Wow. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we have some newer movies coming out tonight.
Yep, starting tonight. I think there's 2 or 3 new movies launching tonight, and they're also having a sneak showing of, I think, the new Hunger Games movie tonight. So
yeah. So, and then of course next week with the holiday weekend, movies will be coming out on Wednesday.
Be a popular time to be out at the movies.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, thanks for that, and we'll be right back.